WVA, Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha meeting.
Willst du was zu lesen haben?
Already we know it is started from Bhakti Goswami and later came to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He also started this. Then after him, our Guru Vargas Nitya Lila Pravishtam Pujapa Srila Bhakti Pramad Puri Goswami Maharaj, who was the president. And all our my Gurudev, Guru Vargas, my Gurudev, and Nityalapsa Bhakti Kumda Santa Goswami Maharaj, Nityalapsa Pujapad Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, and all who were present, our Guru Vargas, they blessed to continue our World Vaishnava Association, Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha meeting to keep us unite together. And before Pujapa Bhakti Aloka Paramadita Maharaj, initially he has taken all legal registration and digitalized everything he was doing. And now, like 1 year, we stopped this by anyway, but it is benefit for everyone, for preachers and world devotees. This is necessary to us to maintain and continue to fulfill our Guru Varg's desire and our own service in the international level. We can continue this. So therefore, I proposed to invite, I told that we can invite in a Zoom meeting. So everywhere devotees who are there, they can join. Of course, some anti groups also sometimes in this world always there. But this meeting is first time with our secretarial meeting. I told to not invite everyone, but we can first meeting we can together few we are who are actually leaders and who joined from the meeting beginning. So we together first start this meeting and later on we will join others and we continue. Always in this world some obstacles there. Even in the, if we see Bhagavatam, Brahma also he lost his patience, his control, and other rishis, many they are happening sometimes, something happening. But this is not meaning that we stop our spiritual practicing and devotional practicing. Many Vishwamitra fell down, many times Sahuvari fell down, in Bhagavata many also there. And we saw sometimes again devotees also they wake up and they practice bhakti. Bhagavan Krishna told Kaunteha Pratijani Name Bhakta Pranasyati. What maybe we do service, Krishna accepts and he always bless to everyone. So we continue our unite and we continue our service. Therefore, we actually call this, and the next meeting we will call many representatives, secretaries. We create also more secretaries and more preaching members. We will again newly we start. Before everything was maintained by our Bhakti Alo Paramadita Maharaj. Now he is backside there, but we again together continue to fulfill our Guru Vargas, their will, their blessings, and their service. This is, I am happy that many our leaders, acharyas, they are now participated, and we little discuss about what to do, how to do this, and how again we will invite for next meeting to with many secretaries, many preachers. We learn that this is our first meeting with our only only limited leaders and preachers and acharyas. So thank to all my Dandavat to all Vaishnavas, and we will continue now our preaching activities and what happen, how it will go on, continue. Everyone should say speak and give their opinion and their blessings. So it will continue to our future work.
Actually, I would like to know goal of WBA. I know goal of WBA is to be united, but in reality we saw that just for the certain time being in the meeting place, we are show up our face, but after that we are not united. So I think we have to go ahead the one more steps how to be together and how unitedly we're uh, able to go ahead with WBA project. WBA project should be all the temples, their activities, there should be everything should be cooperatively. Uh, we should cooperate amongst each other. Otherwise, looks like I feel I am from 1994. I am in WBA. I'm connected to the WBA. I saw just annual meetings there, but after that there is no connection amongst each other. But today is the first time I saw the Zoom meeting. We are together, and we have to make a constructive plan. What give us really fruits? Because Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he explained before his physical departure, he gave instruction, obviously. He gave instruction before his physical departure that we have to be, unitedly we should spread the loving message of Lord Chaitanya on Rupa and Raghunatha with full of enthusiasm. And the WBA is good platform to do it, to make it in reality. So I want to know what is the plan, everybody's plan in this regard, how we can fulfill the Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's desire under the shade of WBA. That I want to know, that we have to establish such plan. That you have to establish such plan first. Otherwise, WBA is just like an annual meeting each other. After that, no connection. In every publication, I am keeping WBA sign there, but this is not enough. We have to be united with reality. Like which temple suffering, we have to help them. Like I am doing from my side, Bhakti Alak Paramahansa Maharaj's temple suffering, Bhakti Sharan Shanta Goswami Maharaj's temple was sold out. And those people want to make a supermarket over there on the Samadhi of Bhakti Sharan Shanta Maharaj, Santa Goswami Maharaj and his temples. So when I went one step to take over the temple, I saw so many obstacles I face from our temple side. They say, why Maharaj coming ahead? I saw this Guru Maharaj, and our Guru Varga Samadhi is there, Guru Varga established the temple. Then sorry to say, actually, I'm not getting any help from any Gaudiya Math. Rather, I got all the opposition. But anyway, I spent At that time, I had money. Now, no, I don't have money. But that time, I spent to get the property in exchange of 1 crore 44 lakhs rupees. Then I got the property and saved the Santa Maharaj's temple. Otherwise, nowadays you can see it become a supermarket. So we have to be united. We should not keep any intense relation amongst each other, because Lord Chaitanya's mission is loving mission, non-sectarian, non-judgmental mission. That we have to establish. That is I think this is our actual purpose to establish WBA. Please think about it. If you appreciate, please give us the plan, make plan and share with us. And eventually we should think about how to establish the plan in reality.
Dandot pranam to all Vaishnavas.
Yeah.
Maharaj, I'm feeling that all the Vaishnavas are now. Voice is coming or not?
Yes,
Yes.
now is coming. Voice coming.
So every Vaishnav is busy for their preaching programs and for their so many things of their institutions. So I saw very nice and unique style of Pujapat Paramadeti Maharaj. So we can adopt that style. He felt that everyone is busy, so he used to go to the all the acharyas of the Gaudiya parampara and famous Vaishnavas and giving time to them and taking time of them. In this way, we can keep loving relation each others. And Pujapat Bodhayan Maharaj, he told that for WVA office, for that purpose, I'm thinking the birthplace of Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Prabhupada in Puri, that is international place. So I can discuss this topic in our Gamani body meeting for making one office in Puri.
If there can be an office in the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada, it's very nice. I think in Vrindavan, there, Paradvaiti Maharaj, he has a Yamuna Kunj there, and we've had some
Yes.
meetings there. That is already
Excellent.
the
Yeah.
office. It can be,
Yes.
only it has to be, everyone has to be informed that this is the office for Vrindavan. We have to discuss about making a calendar during the year, that there are certain Avibhav Titi, Tirabhav Titi, and certain festivals, certain parikramas, where we come together and have the Dharma Sabha assembly, so we can all sit together and take turns to glorify our acharyas, glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, take a Mahaprasad together, and that all the devotees from the different missions come together and have kirtan together. Because as Pujapad Sila Bodhayan Maharaj, this movement of Chaitanya is a movement of love. Love comes from the Dati Pratigayati Guyamakati Prachati, the exchanges of love between the devotees. So I think that the future development of the World Vaishnava Association, it can go on when we look at the Vaishnav calendar and decide, let's come together for Katha, Kirtan, and festival on particular days throughout the year. And then the natural interaction between all the devotees will make our relationship stronger and stronger.
We can establish.
In India,
WBA.
in one festival can be there in Europe, and one
Yeah.
festival in North America, one festival in South America. This year,
Yeah.
I had very beautiful programs with Sripad Bhaktivichar Vishnu Maharaj in Berlin, and also in Prague. And earlier, I had the good fortune to make programs with Srila Vishnu Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Puri Maharaj's disciple in Miami. You
Yes.
remember? So we have
Yes.
begun to do some collaborations together, but we can
Yes.
expand this on a bigger scale.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Good. So now
So usually, listen, Prem Projan Prabhu, actually, on the day of Madhavendra Puripada disappearance, during the Navadipna Parikrama, we last 3 years we arrange such type of meetings. Everybody coming, but discussion uh, started about on the about WBA after our Madhavendra Puripada's
Festival.
glories festival. Then we have after prasadam, we are sitting each other and talking, or actually discussion start about our WBA. But still, I feel it is symbolic. The symbolic. Reality coming. So I feel we have to be whatever actually Prem Prajan Prabhu say, I appreciate it. Not only one, actually several meetings, either in Zoom, either together. So and Harikatha, all the devotees together make a festival, WBA festival.
Gatubhyo Shakri Pasindo Bhaiva Chapati Tanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. I am very happy to see all of you here with true concern for Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. Actually, by the grace of Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj, he has given our Bhakti Vicha Vishnu Maharaj to be vice president from the very beginning. That was his special gift. He gave his best man, or one of his best men, to, to look after the affairs. On the other side, from the original president, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, the next Acharya Srila Bhakti Vibhuda Bodai Maharaj has always been with us, and specifically in the Madhavendra Puri place, we have had not only, yes, it is true what Bodai Maharaj says, it is still somewhat symbolical, this type of meeting, but because we have wonderful Prasadam festival of Madhavendra Puri also, so it is called the Vaishnava Seva Mahotsav, and that is very beautiful. So we have the very good leadership there from spiritual point of view. Now, what can be done in the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha? You all have seen our magazine, the portrait. The portrait, I have accumulated the original ideas of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha at the time of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So there's lots of things which can be done. Publications. Publications, Dham Seva, very good public relations. I mean, there's some. We have the Audaria Awards. We have quite a few different proposals, and also as as we are getting more, as we are getting more. We are getting more people who are interested actively to participate, then more services can be put into movement, into notion. Like I invited before, Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj to be the chief advisor for philosophical questions. Now, if you all approve, we can also invite Srila Prem Prayojana and or Srila Bhakti Prapantirtha Maharaj to take up that service of chief advisor for philosophical questions and so and so. That is also. Then we have a very wonderful expansion today of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, and that is the WhatsApp groups. We have a Vina International just started, We have a Veena Hindi by Vishnu Maharaj, which is flourishing, many members. We have a Veena Bengali managed by one devotee very lovingly, and that is also flourishing. So now we want to start a Veena in Spanish and a Veena in Russian. That is more effective than the websites, because nowadays very few people they read websites, and also very few people contribute articles to websites to make the website interesting. A website where you don't make at least every 2 days a new article, it will die. People will get bored. So these WhatsApp groups, they're very, very powerful, because we can interact immediately, almost on the instant. So in this way, I think we are making good progress through the internet, and this regular, like I think Bodhimaj mentioned, a monthly Zoom call like this. That would be very powerful. We will all become acquainted with each other, and we will hear the plans, because we have so many more members, like Srila Bhakti Sundar Sanyasi Maj from Bagbazar Gaudiya Maj. We have Bhakti Sundar Bhakti Sanyasi Maj from Chaitanya Maj, who is a very dear friend of our Vishnu Maharaj. So we have new contacts which never worked before. At the time of Yati Maharaj, Chaitanya Maj was not part of it at all. Now things are changing. A new mood is developing, and yes, if we are all standing for it, if we are all pushing it in all the directions, then it will become more and more powerful, no doubt about it. And many of the things which we only have dreamt of, they can become true. And like beautiful gatherings, like individually, I like what Bhakti Vishnu Maharaj said from Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya, that we can meet each other. Like in our temples, we always invited all the Gaudiya Acharyas. As a matter of fact, they can feel at home in our temples. In Colombia, in Miami, in Germany, so many times, many of you have visited, but we also need to visit the other places who are not members yet. We have to visit the ISKCON temples. If we have a friend there, we have to visit with the Nemi Maharaj, with the Sajjan Maharajas. There's so many powerful preachers around the world right now. And if we involve them, then it will become more unified. Yes, if we are all standing for it, if we are all pushing it in all the directions, then it will become more and more powerful, no doubt about it. And many of the things which we only have dreamt of, they can become true. And like beautiful gatherings, like individually, I like what Bhakti Vishnu Maharaj said from Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya, that we can meet each other. Like in our temples, we always invited all the Gaudiya Acharyas. As a matter of fact, they can feel at home in our temples. In Colombia, in Miami, in Germany, so many times, many of you have visited, but we also need to visit the other places who are not members yet. We have to visit the ISKCON temples. If we have a friend there, we have to visit with the Nemi Maharaj, with the Sajjan Maharajas. There's so many powerful preachers around the world right now. And if we involve them, then it will become more unified. Anyhow, I don't want to talk too long, but I have so many ideas in my head from all the studies I did about Vishwa Vaishnava Rajsabha original, and I know we can do much more. And if I think those who are international preachers of Gaudiya Math, who go outside of India and have temples and things like that, we need that unity. We need that strength, because always things are changing. Like Like even our missions sometimes branch out. There's new branches. They all have to be kept together in one mother group. It's like Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha is the big Vaishnava mother uh, uh, reception, and that will be very enthusiastic. Like I give you one example. Madhusudan Maharaj in Govardhan, he is a disciple uh, of Bhakti Balabhtirtha Maharaj, but he is not 100% with Chaitanya Gaudiya Math today. He's independent. His ashram is called Tirtha Ashram, but within Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, we are all together. I'm just giving that as an example. There's plenty of other examples available. Like Chaitanya Saraswat Mat now, Bhakti Prapantirtha Mat is separate and still in the same mood. So in this way, more acharyas are coming. They're going, the branches are going everywhere. But in Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha, we always stay together and love each other and help each other, encourage each other, see what other beautiful publications have been done by others. And I think this is exactly the mood missing. Especially from the ISKCON side, because I was an ISKCON man before. So we are missing that yes, we are caring for the world together, but we know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tree has many branches. It's not only one mission, it has many branches. And the more we can show this to the world, the more powerful we become. We become a true world religion. Otherwise, if each and everyone is only going to be looked upon like this small little group with 3 temples, 10 temples, 20 temples, 50 temples, but basically a bit sectarian, then it will not be so highly appreciated by the people. But when they know, oh, this Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha is unity in diversity. They have hundreds of acharyas, hundreds of sannyasi, thousands of temples, but they all belong to Mahaprabhu's tree. Then people will take us very, very serious. That is my humble view on this. And thank you so much for giving me a chance to be here and say some words.
There are some devotees who are managing 1,000 different projects, and one of them is the WBA, then I think not many things will happen. So I would suggest somehow, I don't know how it can work, that we have one branch office and at least one full-timer we need who can coordinate. But probably it's not possible right now. I don't know. This is just, it came to my mind. So otherwise, I am ready to serve, and I really hope I will enjoy the association of these exalted devotees in the near future. So thank you for being here, and please bless me, all of you, that I can continue to serve.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of the meeting. I think that about we have talked, well, you have said during this meeting, it's important to take some points. As Maharaj was saying, people nowadays are not looking so much web pages, but I have noticed that almost all brahmacharis in Mayapur, they are watching Facebook. So I think it would be a good idea that different mats from different mats. Every mat has one secretary, and this secretary is publishing the news of their mat to the Facebook page. This is very easy to do. Just need a phone, and in that way, the people that get in can see what is happening like for the public, not mainly for the acharyas that are part of this meeting, but for the public in general. They can publish there, and so everyone can know what is happening with other mats, what their celebrations they're having, some pictures.
We started our basic now a new ideology and management and control with security and everything. So not that everyone can enter there and they can speak what maybe they speak, they can what write to everyone. They don't think even in Facebook who is he, how old is he, even newcomer come and he can write it to any acharya or old senior Vaishnavas without any discrimination. So this opening to public in the Facebook, this is we need to proper control and secure and appreciation to who will write, who will speak, and who what he will speak. This is necessary also. So,
Okay.
but your idea is good. Thanks. Another Maharaj who is there who want to speak. I don't know his name. Maharaj can speak.
Sir, can I say another idea?
Maharaj.
So I think will be good that at least in foreign countries, for example, I'm living in Costa Rica, will be good the different acharyas that are preaching in that country can make a meeting or can tell their disciples to choose one secretary for country, but secretary is chosen by all missions, all mats that are in that country. So in this way, when some other acharya want to come to preach to this country, get in contact with the secretary, and then the secretary talk with the other mats and can arrange the visit around the different ashrams.
Okay.
There is one problem in India about what I am seeing. Many people they are preaching in from Bengal. They are preaching. Uh, I think this is Loknath, maybe some other brahmachari who was there, um, Mahananda Swami, maybe I don't know. But they are speaking ki Ramchandra eaten meat, Krishna eaten meat. Then also Nityananda Mahaprabhu they eaten meat. Meat means mans and fish. And Haridas Thakur eaten fish like that. I just object to them and I oppose to them.
Who is this, Maharaj? Who is this?
I can
Nitya
send
Gopal?
you. I can send you immediately now that video.
No,
They
no,
are
no, no.
giving reference. They are speaking. This is in Valmiki Ramayana. I send them that reference of their Valmiki Ramayana. But they speaking some very different things happening. So all over the world, when we are seeing what is the motto of our what is that our motto of our World
WBA.
Vaishnava Association. That is the preaching. What is the preaching? What we are preaching? We are not preaching. We are just speaking our what we did, what we did. But what other people they are doing against of Vaishnavism, we should also think about that. So when I saw that and I oppose it, I just oppose of
Oppose.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, they stop. But now I have that video. I can send all of you that is in Bengali, so you can see. And other things is also happening. Like anyone can speak anything, and we are not saying to them, not opposed to them, not stop to them. This is not good. Like many people, they are speaking, very irrational talk in the Facebook, and we are Vaishnava Association. We are not opposing to them. We are not stop to them. Then they are getting more, uh, more power to speak that things that they are criticizing. So we should stop to criticism in Facebook, in other platform also. So how we can do that? We should have that power from the World Vaishnava Association to oppose them. If you will speak, then if you speak about this acharya or that acharya, then we will do some, legal action. So who can take this legal action? Who can take this action? So that I am thinking. I'm not thinking what we are doing. We all are doing all the Utsava, all festivals. We all are doing, and once and twice and maybe 3 times or 4 times in a year we are doing some meetings. It's okay. But what is happening negative? We should think on that. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and his disciples, they were very strong in that time. No one can take action of opposite of the Vaishnavism. Now what is happening? Surrounding you like Godayan Maharaj Ji, like Vishnu Maharaj, our Chaitanya Mission, means all surrounding you. Many things is happening, and it's coming through Facebook to me. When it's coming to me, I'm just immediately I'm taking action. But I never seen anybody is taking action. So please this is my request, all of your lotus feet, and this is humble request. Please, you should think about this also. We are speaking our Gurudeva's glories and our mission, what we are doing good. But this is one thing that is very good. And another thing, we should also protect our missions, protect our Prabhupada's, Siddhanta, Rup Siddhanta. It's by the oppose of that bad things which is happening.
From the opposite, right.
Surrounding,
Okay.
yes.
Great idea. But I think
I can
oppose.
send you this video, Maharaj. If you will see that video, you will be very, angry. And if you are in Mayapur, maybe you are in Bengal, you can do that action. I cannot do from here. So
now we can listen. This is my plan, is Maharaj.
Like
My plan is
this Murari Bapu. When Murari Bapu done that, immediately we take an action from our Nandagaon, from our Barsana. We together make action, and he apologized, and he asked many times. He asked, "I did wrong. I spoke wrong." So like that, we should do that. I can send you immediately after this meeting. I can send you that video. It's 15-minute video. Is speaking really rubbish things.
Very nice, Maharaj. This idea is very nice. So, such type of complaint, we can make a platform from WBA, and we can oppose such type of opinion when coming to the public. We can oppose them from the WBA platform instead of personal. This is also Gavarin.
So mainly what happened, so because I'm living in Russia, and time to time I'm meeting some ISKCON preachers, devotees. And what I find out that this kind of preaching is not going proper way. So I mean, what I want to say, that devotees to say something true, that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, the devotional service, that the soul should be surrendered to Supreme Personality of Godhead, etc., etc. And they put some books of Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and in like zigzag way, they put in there like some yoga, this and that, but not speaking of open thing. So those who from Western country like Paramadviti Maharaj and others, they know at the beginning of the preaching, like end of the 80s, beginning of 90 years. So we distribute the books in proper, I mean, like open way. We speak loudly that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we should surrender to him. We are not afraid to say Krishna name. And the main thing that like we all different society in Gaudiya mission. And mostly to preach in the West, we should collect the books of Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj and to speak the people. But if we make our background of this translation of Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam with Acharya opinions and conclusion, so make some like basic background for the books printing. So then we can invite easily to any kind of Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, Gopinath Gaudiya Math, some others like Brindas, etc., etc., different society like Narasimha Maharaj Ashram. So the books will be like basically for the preaching. So if we will make such kind of program for translation and for printing, for like all the Gaudiya mission. It will be more easy to invite the people, because if I give it the books of ISKCON, they will come to the this ISKCON society. So like this. So please, devotees, think over it. Maharaj, so you spoke that we can invite some also authority of ISKCON, but I think you know what happened since like disappearance. I mean, the president of Shashara Maharaj, there was GBC rules to avoid anyone just to associate with him. And what happened in 1982. And during this time, recently I was visited the GBC website and found that during this, from 1982 to this time, it was like 3, maybe 4, mostly 3 times, they're updating that rules. It still is running. So, and all you know that like ISKCON authority is not allow that people to hear and read that Harikatha. So point is that if we become one family, so if backside such kind of instruction is running still, so how become unity? And so how the devotee now the internet is available. It's not like 20 years ago that only some books can be read. But still devotee can easily get some information from internet. But we know that some society rules still is running. So to avoid this Gaudiya Math, etc., etc. So we speaking about like love of Mahaprabhu, one feeling Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur. But how we can speak with some authority of ISKCON in different countries? Of course, it comes from GBC, exactly. But how we can remove all these obstacles which happened in previous time between like misunderstanding like from ISKCON and Gaudiya Math. So what is your, maybe not your, but some present devotees opinion and vision about these things and this group, and then reading how the bad disciple of Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, different mostly devotees, senior devotees of Srila Prabhupada, Thakur, they blaming them. And new devotee, new generation, they was reading and of how they can become, have some affection, not to love, just simple respect to devotee from Gaudiya Math, from others. If they read how the Bhaktivedanta Puri Goswami Maharaj begging money from Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, so and Swami Maharaj, he's like, oh, you're so high class Brahmin family.
Yes,
and
Prabhu, we know this. No need to discuss this point. We know this. Therefore, we try to stop this in the WBA agenda to go to approach them to how to stop this. This is the process we want. We know this is all history. There is a book there, and they have published these books also. This is a lot of document history is there and recording also there. So we should not go to that history. But the last instruction of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and in the present, in the last time of Jayapataka Maharaj, what he wants, and he invited us to do participate. Then we go to discuss this point to bring them positive way. This is what you say. This is coming from long time, and here also we saw document also there. This is no doubt, but now changing. Time is changing now.